Hello Dino Peeps! In the latest community crunch we got to see the dossier of the Gigantoraptor, and it looks like Wildcat decided to stay as close as possible to the abilities provided by the community. The Gigantoraptor will be exclusive to Ark Survival Ascendant and will appear there on the map Ragnarok. Even though the release of the map is currently scheduled for early next year, it's definitely worth taking a look at the new creature, because if you're mainly interested in breeding and raising animals like I am, then the Gigantoraptor is a must-have for you next year. But let's take a closer look at the dossier. Unless you're planning to raid its nest, you shouldn't let this creature imposing size worry you. Gigantoraptor may be fiercely protective of its brood, but it's much more of a caregiver than a fighter. Don't get me wrong, the theropod will use its sharp claws and surprising speed to defend its young when threatened. But Gigantoraptor has a soft heart for the young ones. It will even take care of the orphaned babies of rival species. Now for the bad news. To my knowledge, no one's been able to figure out how to tame an adult Gigantoraptor. Its unique disposition seems resistant to behavioral conditioning. However, survivors bolder than me were able to sneak into nests to win the trust of their young. And they claim that reward is well worth the risk. Once matured to adulthood, your tamed Gigantoraptor will happily look after any of your tribe's young creatures, nurturing them and teaching them how to fight. It can even use its call to help you find orphaned baby animals out in the wild. If you bring those orphans home, then your Gigantoraptor will happily add them to its brood. Gigantoraptor forms an inseparable bond with its young charges. Bring them into fight together and they will defend each other and your tribe far more effectively than when apart. That sounds promising, doesn't it? It sounds like an S+ nanny dino to me, right? I interpret the teaching them how to fight probably means that the Gigantoraptor imprints the offspring. The last part is interesting though. If the Gigantoraptor fights together with its foster children, then something like a herd boost with the Gigantoraptor is created. Maybe this time we imprint the animals not on us players anymore, but on the Gigantoraptor itself, and so we can get an effective imprint boost for several animals at the same time and not only the animal we ride. That would definitely be an interesting mechanic. What do you think about the Gigantoraptor? Yay or nay? I for myself hope that it will also be breedable on its own. Taking these animals into boss fights would definitely be worth a mutated animal. But let me hear your opinion in the comments. Is the Gigantoraptor worth taking on the complicated taming method or not? I'm interested in what you guys have to say. But that's about it. We'll hear from each other in the next video. Until then, bye!